time of attendance isn't here. So if you could first state your first and last name and spell it for me, and then give like your title or occupation.
Okay, I follow the rules.
Occupation. My name is Fred Prejean, F-R-E-D-P-R-E-J-E-A-N. I am president of Move the Mindset, and our organization is one of 16 local organizations here in Lafayette who have sponsored this event today.
So can you kind of tell me what this event was about?
This event was to remember and honor those black people throughout time, beginning at the end of Reconstruction, 1877, through 1950, black people who were lynched. And for the most part, no one was ever prosecuted for the lynching. And again, I mentioned at last count, the number is 4,400. But we know there are many more that were lynched, who disappeared, were taken, lynched, and no one ever saw them again. So of the 4,400 black people who were lynched during the time period I mentioned, a little over 500 of those were lynched here in Louisiana. And 5 individuals were lynched here in Lafayette Parish. So our collaboration of organizations have come together, and we are paying homage to each one of the individuals who were lynched. We have a soil ceremony where we acquire soil from the location or as near the location as we can determine, and utilize the soil to help recognize and remember the lives that have been taken. The soil collection, we have 2 jars. One goes to the Equal Justice Initiative Museum in Montgomery, Alabama. The other one will remain here in Lafayette. So this is the kind of black history that is not taught in schools. And it is the mission of Move the Mindset and the other collaborating organizations to try to educate our community as to the kind of lifestyle black people had to live because of slavery, because of segregation, and now even mass incarceration. So this is an education that we hope one day will enter the school system, because it's important that we acknowledge the history that has taken place, because until we are willing to acknowledge the wrong that was done, reconciliation cannot take place. You must first acknowledge the wrong and then work on reconciling the disparities that resulted from the wrongs. So that's what we're doing. Our main weapon is education. We are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and proud to have gained much support here in the Lafayette community.
And to just close out, so do you all plan on, like you said, you're trying to educate, the community about things that the schools didn't necessarily teach us and are teaching the kids that are in school now. So do you all plan on continuing to do these type of things where you're educating people on things that there's a good chance they are unaware of?
Oh, absolutely. As a matter of fact, we've already had numerous presentations from the UL History Department has cooperated in providing speakers who've come and provided black history lectures and presentations. We've already done that. We're now in the process of doing a survey to determine exactly what black history is being taught in the Lafayette Parish school system. So that's an investigation that we have just begun. And we will be meeting with the proper officials with the school board and hopefully obtain their cooperation. Again, you know, there's been so many false narratives about the history of black people, and there's been such an absence of actual history that is taught. We're trying to change that.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Your first answer to the first question, it answered all the other questions I was going to ask. You must do interviews a lot with the media, huh? Pretty media savvy.
Quite a bit.
Thank you so much.